So I was initiated in July 1961 when I was studying in higher secondary school, and my Acharya is Acharya Narendra Dev, a family Acharya. So he initiated me at Raipur. So he was my teacher, and while teaching, sometime he was talking about the spirituality and yoga. So I was impressed by his talk, and one day I expressed my desire. Could you teach me meditation? Then he called me in his room and he gave me initiation. In this way I was initiated. And one thing very remarkable, while initiating, he told me that you are very lucky that Parameshvarananda is your Guru, and he is in the form of Anand Murti, and he is a combined force of Lord Krsna and Shiva. So you are very lucky to be initiated. So thus his words directly entered into my heart, as I was the devotee of Lord Krishna and Shiva. So I thought, my Guru is so powerful. So he is the combined form of Lord Shiva and Krishna. So when I was initiated, I started doing my meditation regularly. When I was doing meditation, then I was feeling immense happiness in my heart. And I could realize Lord Krishna. I could see Lord Krishna with his magic flute. Sometimes I could hear the sound of his magic flute, and I was getting trance. So in this way, the more I was doing meditation, I was feeling more love for Baba and getting many divine experiences. Mostly in the beginning, I was experiencing about the child form of Krishna, and while seeing his child form, I was getting immense happiness. Rather, you can say, I was sometimes going into trance. Sometime when I was wandering, passing through a tree, then I could see Lord Krishna sitting in each and every leaves of the tree, and I could see his majestic form while playing with his majestic flute, and almost I was losing myself. In this way, my early meditation was very enjoyable, and my mind was full of happiness. Since childhood, I had a very bad health. Since my youth, I couldn't know what is good health. Maybe in 360 days, more than 200 days, I was sick. So after doing a meditation, what I felt, this ill health was vanished in the thin air, and my mental power also became very strong. So I could fight out with all the problems. So in this way, when I was doing more and more meditation, I was getting much more realization, and the feeling of renunciation developed in my mind. So I thought that when I getting so much immense happiness in the meditation, and when I meet my Guru, then how much I will be lucky. So in this way, then this Guru came, Baba came, where I was studying in the 1961 December. And then I had my first personal contact during the DMC. And after meeting him and getting him his personal contact, I became more closer to him, and my meditation became more intense. So the more when I was doing meditation, I was getting more happiness. In this way, I thought, why not dedicate my life for the service of the humanity? So voluntarily, I came maybe in the May 1965. I became whole-timer, Brahma Acharya. And in 1966, I became Avduta. This is my life.
Did your health change at all? Was it still very bad now, or did it get better?
Actually, after getting initiation, my entire personality was changed. Physically, my disease was gone. My mind became more brilliant. With less study, I could recollect many things, and I was getting good number in school life. So in this way, I was benefited in all spheres of life, physically, mentally, spiritually. So naturally, it inspired me to become whole-timer.
And you're very well known for an amazing experience Baba gave you. Can you tell us about
Actually, it is His grace, because as you know, you might have heard about demonstration year.
that?
1969, Baba declared as a demonstration year, year of the demonstrations or sadhana year. And during those years, Baba gave many demonstrations using many Dadas and Margis as a medium. So he also used my body and mind as a medium for the demonstration. So of course it is His grace. He gave many demonstrations on this body. So I will tell some of the demonstrations which He gave to me. So first demonstration He gave on this body on the 4th January 1969. During those days, I was posted as a Central Office Secretary too. So having headquarters at Anandnagar. But mostly 4 days I was staying in Anandnagar, and 3 days I was in Ranchi during those days. So I was enjoying close proximity with physical body of Baba, and that was the year of the demonstration. So this 4th January, first demonstration, so realization of the what is the real form of Ananda Murti. What is the real form of Ananda Murti? Is Ananda Murti a physical body or something else? So now there is background behind it. When I became whole-timer, I had much opportunity to be closer to Baba. So I developed a special fascination for his physical body. And whenever I was in his room, I was looking at him with the piercing eyes. So with the concentrated eyes. So sometimes Baba was telling me, what you are seeing this physical body, this is not Ananda Murti. This is not your Guru. This is the physical body of P.R. Sarkar. So this is, and if you will have much love with this body, then you may be in the trouble. So then I had a while, because I developed such a deep relation with that body, and I was getting everything through that body. Then why Baba says that this physical body is not a Baba, this is not a Ananda Murti. Then what is Ananda Murti? So after some time, he played such a drama in Leela. So I started fearing with the physical body. Before that, I had never any fear with the Baba. But he created such a circumstances, I started fearing. So even it came into such a stage, I was not able to tolerate his physical presence. I was so much afraid. Even when I was doing dhyan, I could see him screaming and shouting and beating like that. So I was not even able to do good dhyana. But at the same time, I developed a great love, deep love for the eternal body of Baba. So I was confused. if he is not a physical body, then what he is? So it made me troubled for maybe 4 months. I was trying to know his reality. Baba, what you are? One side, I have so much fear about your physical presence. At the same time, I have so much love for your this eternal body. So what you are? So in this way, I prayed, I craved to Baba for his blessings. And this 4th January 1960 day, 69 is the golden day of my life. That was the evening time. Baba came into the Ranchi Jagriti. Maybe with 30-40 devotees were sitting inside the room. He came, sat on the cot. Then he gave a small speech. And when his speech was over, he called me closer to him. And accordingly, I came and sat in front of Baba. Then he touched my Agya Chakra. He gave me a special vision, Divya Drishti. Then he told, now concentrate your mind at your Shastra Chakra. Accordingly, my mind was automatically concentrated in the Agya Chakra. It was concentrated very deeply. Then he told that now you do Guru Dhyana. And you will tell what you are feeling in the Guru Dhyana. So that day, when my mind was deeply concentrated in the Sahasrara Chakra, then I had a very strange fear, strange experience, bizarre experience, frightening experience, as my physical body is dissolving, as Guru's physical body is dissolving, as his body is decaying, dying. So I had never this type of feeling. So I had much fear in my mind. But meanwhile, Baba told, don't get afraid and go deep in your meditation. So accordingly, my mind became very much concentrated. Then he told, and whatever you have feeling, you just describe in front of everybody, tell in front of everybody. So what I saw, when he told that you dive deep in the meditation, then I could see that white light is floating over my Sahasrara Chakra. Then I could see on that, while seeing the white light, I was getting tremendous, incredible happiness, intense happiness. Yeah. So I told Baba, I am seeing that over the Guru Chakra, there is white effulgent light floating, and on that light you are sitting. But your body, you are sitting, and I was seeing that effulgent light getting immense pleasure. Then for the third time he told, you go more deeper in your meditation. Then my mind more dived in the contemplation. Then I could see white light is there in the Sahasrara Chakra. And over that white light, effulgent light, Baba was sitting in a Brahma posture. But his body was not made of flesh and bone. It was body of effulgent light. It was so incredible to see. While seeing his divine body, I was getting immense happiness. Rather, I was going deep into the ecstasy. Then, spiritual ecstasy. Then Baba told me, yeah, what you are seeing, that is the real form of Ananda Murti. Baba told, Ananda Murti is a bodiless entity. Ananda Murti is a spiritual entity. He is an additional entity. And Ananda Murti means he is an embodiment of bliss. So what you are realizing, that is the real form of Ananda Murti. And as a Ananda Murti, he has, there is no good and no bad for him. All are his virtuous sons and daughters. And everybody has right to sit on his divine lap. So he is an Ananda Murti, embodiment of bliss. So what I could hear, then after that, I my mind entered into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And after that, I didn't know anything. When Baba left, how Baba left the room, I was just submerged in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Then I heard later on that Baba told, if he remains in this Nirvikalpa Samadhi for 12 hours, then he will lose his body. So I would not like to lose him. So within 12 years, within 12 hours, he should regain his consciousness. So when he will regain his consciousness little bit, and somebody should give him hot milk to drink. So maybe for 11 hours I was in that Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Then when little consciousness came, when regained my consciousness, then one Dada, first Dada Satyananda, was putting some milk in my mouth. So you have to drink. It is Baba's order. So I drank. But in that state, there was no appetite. Just I was floating in the ocean of the bliss. There was bliss all around. And when demonstration was over, after many months, maybe after 1 month, 2 months, I was always feeling that I was floating in the ocean of divine bliss. There is love and devotion all around.
When Baba said there is some danger or trouble can come if you get too attached to his physical form, what do you think he was meaning?
Actually, what I developed much attachment for his physical body. And when I was in his room alone, so then I was always looking at him with the concentrated eyes. Then he was telling me, don't get so much attachment with this physical body. It may give you trouble. But you should have attachment with my spiritual body. And as a Anand Murti, I reside in the Sahasrara Chakra. So whenever you will have deep meditation in Sahasrara Chakra, then you can really realize the real form of Anand Murti. And always when I was alone in his room, then he was touching my Anahata Chakra. You do meditation here. Then I was always experiencing divine bliss. So in this way, he was just removing my attachment from his physical body. And he wanted that I should have more attachment to his inner body.
So you think if you have too much attachment to his physical body, it will hinder your dhyan? It will stop you from going to
Yeah, of course, dhyan to I was enjoying in the dhyan. But when he created such a play that when I developed fear with this physical body, repulsion with the physical body, then maybe 4 or 5 months I had trouble in dhyana. Even in dhyan, I could see him screaming, shouting, beating like this. So then I was always praying, Baba, if you are not physical body, then what you are? I want to know. Then I was praying and praying him for 4 months. Then after that, he gave this demonstration and he told he is not a physical body. And Ananda Murti is a bodiless entity. He is a spiritual entity. He is an ideational entity. And he can be realized in the deeper realm of dhyana.
I know when Baba left his body, some had trouble even doing sadhana without Baba physically.
I had no any trouble when Baba left his physical body, but prior to that 2 months, when I was doing dhyan, then I was feeling that he is dying. So for 2 months, prior to his leaving his physical body, I was crying and crying. This feeling was always coming in my dhyan that he is going to leave his body. So I cried and cried for 2 months. That he is leaving the physical body. But when he left physical body, then I do not had any feeling. Rather, I was just inspiring others. Do not be worried. Baba is not a physical body. He is an eternal body. He has an eternal body. So still we can realize him in our deeper dhyana. So rather I was inspiring to others. Naturally, when Baba left this mortal frame, everybody was perturbed, disturbed. But when he left, then I was never disturbed.
So you said Baba did some other demonstrations on you?
He gave many spiritual demonstrations, different type of demonstration. In other very important demonstration is visualization of the universal form of Ananda Murti. Visualization of the Vishvarupa. Vishvarupa. You might have heard in Gita what Krsna had showed in universal form, Vishvarupa, Arjuna. So that was the demonstration also took place during demonstration year. And that was 29th April. This Vishvarupa Darshan demonstration was given on this body. I was really fortunate to have that special demonstration of Vishvarupa. And what I saw, just I will narrate you very short. In short, this demonstration also took place in Ranchi Jagriti, and that was the evening time. Many devotees were just assembled in the room, and we were waiting for Baba's darshan. Baba came. He sat on the cot. Then he gave a small speech, very inspiring devotional speech. Then during his speech he told, today I am going to give a historical demonstration of the Vishvarupa, which Lord Krishna gave to Arjuna 3005 years before. So all were attentive. Naturally, we were very happy. Yeah. So then he called me by taking my name that I should come in front of him. So accordingly, I came and sat in front of him. He told you just sit in the bounded lotus posture, Padmasana, keeping your spinal column straight. So I just sat in the Padmasana, keeping my spinal column very straight. Then he touched my Agya Chakra with his stick. Then he gave me a special vision. Then he told, now concentrate your mind in your Sahasrara Chakra. So accordingly, I started concentrating my mind in Sahasrara Chakra. I had a deep concentration by His grace. If somebody is forcing me to do great, deep concentration. So when my mind was deeply concentrated, then he told, now you penetrate your concentrated mind inside your body. So I could see my body eternally from toes to head. Then he told, now you see your each and every molecules of your flesh. You see your flesh in the body. So I could see flesh in the body. Then he told, now you see what you are seeing, visualizing inside your flesh. When I penetrated my mind into the flesh, then I could see each and every particle of flesh in the body. And I could see each and every particle of the flesh. Baba is sitting in Brahma Mudra, but his body was not made of flesh and bone. He was in the effulgent form. And I could see in the each and every particles. So I told Baba, I am visualizing you in each and every particle of the flesh. You are sitting in your divine form, majestic form. Then Baba told, now entered into your bone, nerves, and bone marrow. Then I could see each and every particle of this bone, nerves, and bone marrows. And he told, now you visualize what you are seeing. And I could see in each and every particle of this nerves, bone marrow. He is sitting everywhere in the divine form, in a divine way. As I have told you, in a effulgent, like a effulgent light. And while seeing, I was getting tremendous happiness, which I cannot express.
Did you say this is with your eyes open or closed?
Internally, I am realizing, I was seeing.
Internally.
Yeah, my eyes were closed. Then he told, now entered your mind into the bone marrows. Then I could see the bone marrows. Then at last he said, now you see your each and every pore of the body. When he said, you see your each and every pore of the body, I could see each and every pore of the body. And each and every pore of the body, he was sitting in his divine form, in the form of effulgent light, in Bhairava posture. So I could see in each and every pore, he sitting there. And I was just floating in the bliss. Then he told me, now you took out your body from your, you took out your body and just expand your mind into the entire solid factor. The moment he saw that I should expand my mind, then I could see that my mind was so much expanded that entire universe came within the range of my mind. Then I could see, I started seeing billions and billions of planets, stars, meteors, Milky Ways, and other celestial bodies. It was incredible to see so vast universe, but everything was within the range of my mind. So I started seeing billions and millions of solar systems and all these things. It was actually heavenly sight. What I realized, what I feel, I cannot express with this mouth. Then he told, now you cross the arena of solid factor and entered into the arena of liquid. So I could see water and water everywhere. Water was more pervasive and more subtler. I could see everywhere. I saw, Baba, I am seeing him everywhere in water. You are sitting in your majestic way, in divine way, in the effulgent body, in Bhairava Mudra. Then he told, you go beyond luminous air, luminous and ethereal. Everywhere I could see him. Then at last he told, now you expand your mind. You need each and every atom and molecules of this universe. So you can imagine. So I could see each and every atom and molecules. And everywhere Baba was sitting his divine form in Bhairava Mudra. So I don't know for how long. Then while seeing, experiencing his divine form, I went into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Then I didn't know how long I remained there. Maybe for that day also I remained in Nirvikalpa Samadhi for about 12 years, 12 hours. So after seeing his divine form for many days, many months, just I was enjoying divine bliss. And I was floating in the ocean of the bliss. So I enjoyed for many days. So these two were the most vital spiritual experiences. So then I had many experiences. Since early age, I ardent devotee of Lord Krishna. And I was always reading spiritual scriptures like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. I saw a big crossing, a square. So when the moment I told the name of the square, one Margi is sitting in Filipino Margi. 3 Margis were there. One Dr. Pereli, Dr. Priyadarshi, other was administrative officer of Philippines, Mr. Wilson, Sanskrit name Kamal name, and third is big businessman, Mr. Pastoral. His Sanskrit name was Gunanand. So they were just in front of Baba. So when I told about the name of the square crossing, he jumped, Baba, Baba, Dada is near to my house. This crossing is near to my house. He became so much excited, but Baba's mind was concentrated in the demonstration. Baba told, keep quiet, keep quiet. So then Baba told, now you just go straight and you see the right side third building. It was really very palatial building of cream color. I told Baba, this is palatial building painted with the cream color. When I just narrating about the building, he started jumping, Baba, Dada is seeing my building. Baba told, keep quiet. Then Baba told, now he entered in the house. I entered. I told Baba, I am in the drawing room, very nicely decorated. Big round table is there, and all around nice chairs are there. This room is well decorated, and one boy sitting on the table, leaning his elbow with the table, and he was thinking something about deeply. When I told about the feature of the boy, that he was a fair-skinned and brown color. So then, maybe having age of 19-20 years, when I told him about the figure, then again he started, Baba, he is my boy sitting in my drawing room. Then Baba told, now enter into the mind of boy and see what he is thinking at the moment. My mind entered in his mind, and I could see and told in front of every Baba, he is thinking about his father. He is thinking that his father has gone to India to meet his Guru. While going, he told that he will come back in 15 days. But now 1.5 months has passed, and my father has not returned. It seems that he is enjoying his Guru, neglecting his family matters. And after tomorrow is my medical exam. If my father would have been here, I would have been much inspiration from him. But he is not caring for us, enjoying it in close proximity of his Guru. He was thinking like that. Meanwhile, demonstration was over. Baba went to his house. But when demonstration was over, Mr. Pastoral, he took rickshaw and he went to the GPO, General Post Office. In those days, trunk call was there. So he could talk his son with the trunk call. He verified certain time of demonstration, where he was, how he was thinking. So what I told, his son explained him, informed him. So maybe 10:30 in the night he came. I was just in the front of the office. So he just came and caught hold of me. Dada, whatever you have seen in the demonstration, that is correct. I have verified with my son. So Baba is great, Baba is great. So in those days, Baba was giving almost every day demonstration. So though they came for the 15 days, but they stayed more than 1.5 months. They were not wanted to leave Baba's proximity. Always enjoying different type of demonstrations.
So, Dada, when you were talking about going into a man's mind,
Yeah.
when you were in, what did you see? Were there lots of images or sound when you go into someone's mind?
Actually, someone, when I was penetrating, then I could see what he's thinking, thoughts were coming. Automatically, I could see because I was given this divine sight,
So
divine
you
vision.
see
Yeah, he's thinking. I could see image what he's thinking.
the image of what he
Yeah, image. His image I could read and see.
And was that like looking at a TV or something, you could just see the picture, or was it all dark around there?
Yeah.
How-
Oh, where it was going 3,005 years back. So my sanskaras are going behind, back, moving like a film. Yeah, moving panorama. So, but when it got stranded in Arhat Chakra, then I could see 3,005 years before that what is he wanted to. So that was scene of Vrindavan and river and this Lord Krishna was child form of Krishna.
And when you talk about Lord Krishna being a bluey colour, was that
No, it's a white bluish. You can say that what you call nilav. There is one word in Sanskrit, nilav. White, but in bluish white.
blue, so not
A
black?
very glazy skin.
Correct.
And really very charming. Krishna was very charming.
So he wasn't black.
He was child form, 7-8 years child.
Right.
I could see the child form of Krishna.
Some say that
I had always desired to see the child form of Krishna. So I always, even in my vision, in my meditation, I was seeing only child form of Krishna.
but some say that Krishna was actually very black skinned.
No, that is wrong. That's why I'm telling. Krishna was white with the bluish white,
Bluish.
but very glazy. He was not dark skinned.
And did Baba ever instruct you, or did you get any realizations about sadhana as far as how to do good sadhana? Did he give any?
Actually, what I felt, sadhana is His grace. If His grace is there, only by His grace only we can have deep meditation. So for that, what I was seeing, getting different type of samadhi, it is His grace. By His power, I was experiencing during demonstration years. So it is His grace, divine grace.
Okay.
But of course, after seeing all these things, naturally, so sadhana becomes very deep, very good. Yeah. Life of the saints. So I was getting a lot of inspiration in the early days, and I had inclination for the spirituality. As I was the ardent devotee of child form of Krishna. So I had desire that how this his playmates, when Krishna might be playing with playmates with his friends, what type of realization, feeling they might be having. I developed inner desire to know what kind of feeling they might be having while Krishna might be playing with his friends. As I have told you, I have many realization experiences about Krishna in my early days of meditation. So this feeling was there. The meanwhile, then I became old timer in 1965. Then I was engrossed in the missionary work. But desire of seed was there to know that feeling. So that also during 1969 demonstration year, Baba gave demonstration about child Krishna, child form of Krishna. That was 2nd May 1969. That was also a fortunate day in my life. So it was also evening time when we were sitting with Baba. Baba was in a very happy and jolly mood. It seems that entire this room was covered with the effulgent light, and all devotees were enjoying Baba's divine presence. That day also he called me closer to him. I came, sat in front of him. Then he touched my eyebrow center, Agya Chakra. Then he told, now I should concentrate my mind deeply at Agya Chakra. Accordingly, my mind was deeply concentrated. As some unknown force is compelling me to concentrate deeply. So then Baba told that let your mind should go 3005 years back. When he told let your mind should go 3005 years back, 3500 years back. As I was concentrating here in Agya Chakra, automatically then my mind was coming down from Agya Chakra. And while coming, I could see the past life. Life it is moving like a panorama of film, like reel. And then my mind was settled in Anahat Chakra. And Baba told, now your mind has gone back 3005 years. So now you see what are you are seeing. And while visualizing, you explain in front of everybody. So at last my mind came in Anahat Chakra. Then when I started seeing, then I told Baba, I am seeing deep forest with many tall trees laden with the flowers. It is a very beautiful scene is there. So then what do you more see? Well, Baba, then I could see there is one river is flowing in middle of the forest. Then Baba told you, it is what you are seeing, this is the scene of the Vrindavan, Baba told you. And what you are seeing, that river, that is Yamuna river. So I was very much excited. Then Baba told, now you go more deeper and see what you are visualizing. When my mind went more deeper, then I could see some boys are playing amidst forest. Some boys. I told Baba, I could see some boys are playing amidst forest. So just you concentrate your mind and see who are those boys. When I concentrated, then I could see 10 boys were there. One boy, he has a complete different figure from the other boys. He was so charming, maybe 7-8 years old child, having white bluish color, and so charming and beautiful. Then I could see his peacock, Mayur peacock on the crown of his head, pitambar, yellow silk was bounded waistband, and some fruit was hanging. And I intuitively I could know maybe this is child form of Krishna. When this feeling came, then I started immense happiness. Then I could see him very distinctly, very charming figure, child form of Krishna. Still, when I remember, is this radiant figure and bluish color. And he was playing with some small game made of clothes, washing. So I told Baba, he is playing with some game, with some ball, passing to his friends. So then I could see a very peculiar type of feeling, much happiness. Then I could feel that what type of this pleasure they might be getting while playing with Krishna. So that feeling I cannot describe. Then again I lost myself. Then demonstration was over. Maybe I was in other world for 3-4 hours. So in this way, and one very demonstration I will narrate about this astral journey. We have heard that the body is lying here somewhere and mind can go around and can see many places. So that is called astral travel, I can see. So that demonstration Baba gave in September 69. September. So that also demonstration he gave me in the same Jagriti, in Ranchi Jagriti. That was evening time, maybe 30-35 devotees were sitting in the room very tightly. We were sitting in the room. Baba came. Before that we could feel that milky white light is flowing over the room. So all were in the divine ecstasy. He entered, then he called closer to me. I came, then he touched my Agya Chakra and he gave me divine vision. Then he told that, then my mind was concentrated deeply in a pointed form. Then he told, now you took out your mind from the body and let it should travel in the eastward. The demonstration was taking place in the Ranchi. So my mind started moving towards Kolkata, Calcutta city, that was towards east. Then Baba told, and during your this journey, whatever you will see, you will just tell in front of everyone. So they will know what you are experiencing, what you are visualizing.
How many people were there?
35, 40 people were there. So then my mind started moving towards east direction. It was evening time, maybe 6:30 like that. So then after a while I saw Baba. It seems to that my mind is passing through some big city. I am seeing many lights, many buildings, many lights. So Baba told, just you concentrate your mind and see somewhere signboard, and then you will come to know what city your mind is passing. When I concentrated, saw the signboard, I told Baba, it has written there Kolkata. Well, you are correct. At the moment your mind is passing through your Kolkata city, you go ahead, move towards east, go on moving. East. So my mind started moving, and after a while I told Baba, I am seeing water and water all around. You are seeing correct. Now at the moment your mind is passing through Bay of Bengal. So that's why you are seeing water and water all around. Still move eastward. After some time, I could see a vast city with many lights. But again, it seems that my mind is passing through a big city. When I read the signboard, it was written Bangkok. I told Baba, it is written Bangkok. You are correct. At the moment your mind is passing through Bangkok city. Go ahead. Move towards east. Again I told Baba, I am seeing water and water all around. Your mind is passing through China Sea. Go ahead, move ahead in the eastern direction. Still after some time I saw a big city. I told Baba, I am seeing big city, light all around. Then Baba told, now your mind is just in the middle of the Metro Manila. He told, Metro Manila, yeah. So from here, let your mind should move in the west and northern direction. So it was moving like that, it became like that turned. After a while, I saw a crossing, big crossing. The roads going in all the directions, crossing. I saw a big crossing, a square. So when the moment I told the name of the square, one Margi is sitting in Filipino Margi. 3 Margis were there. One Dr. Pereli, Dr. Piyadarshi, other was administrative officer of Philippines, Mr. Wilson, Sanskrit name Kamal Nair, and third is big businessman, Mr. Pastoral. His Sanskrit name was Gunanand. So they were just in front of Baba. So when I told about the name of the square crossing, he jumped, Baba, Baba, Dada is near to my house. This crossing is near to my house. He became so much excited, but Baba's mind was concentrated in the demonstration. Baba told, keep quiet, keep quiet. So then Baba told, now you just go straight and you see the right side third building. It was really very palatial building of cream color. I told Baba, this is palatial building painted with the cream color. When I just narrating about the building, he started jumping, Baba, Baba, Dada is seeing my building. Baba told, keep quiet. Then Baba told, now he entered in the house. I entered. I told Baba, I am in the drawing room, very nicely decorated. Big round table is there. All around nice chairs are there. This room is well decorated. And one boy sitting on the table, leaning his elbow with the table, and he was thinking something about deeply. When I told about the feature of the boy, that he was a fair-skinned and brown color. So then, maybe having age of 19-20 years, when I told him about the figure, then again he started, Baba, Baba, he is my boy sitting in my drawing room. Then Baba told, now entered into the mind of boy and see what he is thinking at the moment. My mind entered in his mind and I could see and told in front of every Baba, he is thinking about his father. He is thinking that his father has gone to India to meet his Guru. While going, he told that he will come back in 15 days. But now 1.5 months has passed and my father has not returned. It seems that he is enjoying his Guru, neglecting his family matters. And after tomorrow is my medical exam. If my father would have been here, I would have been much inspiration from him. But he is not caring for us, enjoying it in close proximity of his Guru. He was thinking like that. Meanwhile, demonstration was over. Baba went to his house. But when demonstration was over, Mr. Pastoral, he took rickshaw and he went to the GPO, General Post Office. In those days, trunk call was there. So he could talk his son with the trunk hall. He verified certain time of demonstration where he was, how he was thinking. So what I told his son, explained him, informed him. So maybe 10:30 in the night he came. I was just in the front of the office. So he just came and caught hold of me. Dada, Dada, whatever you have seen in the demonstration, that is correct. I have verified with my son. So Baba is great, Baba is great. So in those days, Baba was giving almost every day demonstration. So though they came for the 15 days, but they stayed more than 1.5 months. They were not wanted to leave Baba's proximity. Always enjoying different type of demonstrations.
So, Dada, when you were talking about going into a man's mind,
Yeah.
when you were in, what did you see? Were there lots of images or sound when you go into someone's mind?
Actually, someone, when I was penetrating, then I could see what he's thinking, thoughts were coming. Automatically, I could see, because I was given this divine sight, divine vision. Yeah, he's thinking. I could see image what he's thinking.
The image of what
Yeah, image. His image I could read and see.
Was that like looking at a TV or something? You could just see the picture, or was it all dark around there?
Yeah.
How-
Oh, where it was going 3,005 years back. So my sanskaras are going behind, back, moving like a film. Yeah, moving panorama. So, but when it got stranded in Arhat Chakra, then I could see 3,005 years before that what is he wanted to. So that was scene of Vrindavan and river and this Lord Krishna was child form of Krishna.
And when you talk about Lord Krishna being a bluey colour, was that
No, it's a white bluish. You can say that what you call nilav. There is one word in Sanskrit, nilav. White, but in bluish white.
bluey, so not
A
black?
very glazy skin.
Correct.
And really very charming. Krishna was very charming.
So he wasn't black.
He was child form, 7-8 years child.
Right.
I could see the child form of Krishna.
Some say that.
I had always desired to see the child form of Krishna. So I always, even in my vision, in my meditation, I was seeing only child form of Krishna.
But some say that Krishna was actually very black skinned.
No, that is wrong. That's why I'm telling. Krishna was white with the bluish white, but very glazy. He was not dark skinned.
And did Baba ever instruct you, or did you get any realizations about sadhana as far as how to do good sadhana? Did he give any?
Actually, what I felt, sadhana is His grace. If His grace is there, only by His grace only we can have deep meditation. So for that, what I was seeing, getting different type of samadhi, it is His grace. By His power, I was experiencing during demonstration years. So it is His grace, divine grace.
Okay.
But of course, after seeing all these things, naturally, so sadhana becomes very deep, very good. Yeah. So these are very important demonstration. And what I felt, even I realized, sadhana is His grace. We cannot meditate without His grace. He desires that we should have good meditation. We get good meditation. Otherwise, but one has to always try. We have to see what Baba has told me during the Jamalpur. When it was my first visit of Jamalpur, after becoming brahmachari, when I visited Jamalpur in 69, then that day was the Sunday, so I was giving general darshan and gave some spiritual talk. When talk was over, there one of the Grihacharya asked Baba, "Ki Baba, sometimes we have good meditation and sometimes we sit but we don't get any concentration. Our mind moves hither and thither. Why so, Baba? Sometimes we have good meditations, sometimes we do not have good meditation. Why so?" So I know Baba told, "Oh, what this boy is talking, letter putter, means what this boy is talking." Then Baba told, meditation is not so easy because you have come from many lives. So the impression of many lives are in your subconscious mind. So it is very difficult to concentrate the mind. But whether you get good concentration or not, twice a day you should sit in the meditation and try to meditate whatever Acharya has taught to you. Then a time will come, automatically your meditation will become deeper and deeper. So what I want that you should be very regular in your meditation. You don't think that whether you are getting good or bad meditation. When you sit, naturally every action has got opposite and equal reaction. While you are sitting in the meditation and thinking about that divinity, certainly you will achieve goal of your life. That is the thing.